I'm apologizing in advance for how shitty this TBR is and how shitty I am and my life. I feel like every YouTuber like apologizes at some point in their video, especially BookTube. Like, we're just like so sorry, and why are we sorry? What are we doing? I'm so sorry that I'm making a video and I look like garbage and the lighting is messed up and I'm rambling, and I'm not really actually sorry at all. It's just, I'm sorry that you clicked on this. I'm sorry that you're still watching this. Okay, I'm gonna just... I feel like people are interpreting... I don't know why I did that I really long. I feel like people are interpreting this challenge differently, and I interpreted it differently as well. So like, some people are picking 2 books off of their TBR shelf and then picking from those 2 books. Some people are picking books from their already made TBR pile from BookTubeathon and deciding which book to start first. So I'm not sure what is correct, but I am picking 2 books off my TBR, and then whichever book that I don't pick, I'm not going to read. So for this one, I'm picking Eliza and Her Monsters and Every You, Every Me. I really hope I get Eliza and Her Monsters, I'm not gonna lie, because it covers more than one challenge. What coin should we use? Because I had a euro and it ran across the floor. It's gone. I travel a lot, so there's a lot of different coins in here. Some Czech money. There's some Turkish money downstairs. What is Turkish money called? Was it like Turkish marks or something? Is that... No, that's like... Is that right? I don't remember. That's really sad. I remember the Croatian money's called kunas because it has a picture of a kuna on it, which is like this little like weasel looking creature. They're really cute. I would love to see a kuna in the wild. There's also some pesos downstairs as well, because we did just go to Mexico in February. So, but I don't have any of them in here, so let's see. I think I'm just going to use this 2-pound guy because he's big and you could probably kill a man with that, but I think I'm going to use that. This is about the size of our quarter, but I don't even know what this money is. It kind of looks like Korean. I don't know. Some of this I haven't been to these countries. It's just random coins that like I've acquired from God knows where, and like I put in here. I even have some Bermuda money. There's some Canadian money in there. Our friends, our great beautiful friends of the north. Kill a man pound. I have never been to England, so I've never used these. I don't even know where these pounds came from, but I have 2 of them. I have a 1-pounder and a 2-pounder. It sounds like in the US, pounds are a measurement of weight, because we're fucking retarded and we'll never get on the metric system because we're stubborn dickheads. That was really mean, and I'm so sorry for anyone watching this that expected not to hear swearing. But yeah, we have yet to embrace the metric system, and it sucks because like, if you go to school for science, you have to embrace the metric system, and you're dumb because you don't know the metric system. You have to learn like all of it. It's the same thing with Celsius and like Fahrenheit. Like the degrees are way different too, because we won't embrace that either because we're fucking retarded. Same with military time. We haven't embraced that either. We suck. We really suck. We just gotta be different, don't we? We just gotta be stubborn little assholes. Anyway, sorry. But yet we want everyone to speak English. Like, how does that work? That's alright. Like, you want everyone to speak English so you can all communicate and, you know, not really communicate, if you know what I mean. But you won't embrace the metric system. Like, fuck. Everyone will speak English when we embrace the metric system, which will be never, you know, and when we embrace universal health care and free education and fix our justice system, which will be never. So anyway, what did I say? Heads for Eliza and tails for Ever You, Ever Me? Sure. Oh shit, it was heads. It was heads. It was heads. It was heads. It was a beautiful Miss Elizabeth. By the way, that's my name. I don't know if any of you know that. My name is Izzy, but my real name is Elizabeth, but I don't go by that. Why? Because it's weird. I don't feel like an Elizabeth. Josh calls me Elizabeth. He will not call me Izzy. He's called me Izzy maybe 4 times in my life, and I thought I was mad at me. And there goes the pound. It's like when you get yelled at by like your parents and like you think that you're in trouble. That's how I feel if Josh calls me Izzy. It's really weird. The beginning of our relationship, it was really, really weird because I thought he was like with another girl named Elizabeth, like cheating on me kind of thing. Like, I'm like, who the fuck is this Elizabeth? And I would get like mad. and then I'm like, oh wait, that's me. There you go, there's an embarrassing story. Yeah, you done? I get it's a nice day out, but you don't have to be a dick. Let's finish up this fucking mess of a TBR. Eliza and Her Monsters. That is the book that I'm going to read, which is good because I've been wanting to get to this anyways. Challenge number 2 is to read a book that has to do with something you want to do, which is confusing. So I am going to finish up Reign of Reptiles. This is a textbook style book. That's why I've been taking notes and stuff. That's why it's been taking me literally over a year to get through, I think, because I've been reading so many other things. And nonfiction is hard unless like it's like forced on me. But this is about dinosaurs, basically. This is probably the best way to describe it. It's about ancient reptiles. And it's really interesting, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to finish it for this readathon finally. But yeah, mostly because my dream job is paleontology. So I'm going back to school. Surprise if you didn't already know. I'm going back to school to waste thousands of dollars because I didn't feel like I was in debt enough. I just hurt my foot. I didn't feel like I was in debt enough. So I'm like, you know what? Let's go waste a couple more thousand. Why not? Physical science degree with an emphasis in geology, and then transferring and hopefully doing my emphasis in paleontology towards the end. Like, that's the end goal. The end goal is paleontology. Geology is fine too, but the end goal is paleontology. Like, I want my specification to be in paleontology. And if I end up teaching, that's cool too. If I end up actually, you know, going on a dig, that would be fucking awesome. But in all reality, I'll probably just end up like a teacher. Alright, challenge number 3 is a book to movie adaptation. But I was up here and my boyfriend obviously noticed, and he wanted me to read The Dark Tower, the next book in the Dark Tower book series, but that's not going to happen yet. I'm not ready for that because they are chunky and they're not good for readathon. So I picked The Revenant by Michael Puke, because Josh has like a huge like boner for fucking Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm not even kidding. Like, he is in love with Leonardo DiCaprio. It would not surprise me if he came out and he told me that he was gay for Leo. Like, wouldn't even surprise me. Anyway, so I want to read this book. It's been on my TBR for quite some time, and I think now's the time. Do I think I'm gonna like it? Probably not. Do I think I'm gonna like the movie? Probably not. Let's be real here. But Josh is really excited about it, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna read this and watch this together. That way he doesn't feel abandoned during the readathon. The next challenge is to read a book while wearing a hat. It's 1,000 fucking degrees out. I'm not gonna be wearing no hat while reading. Let's be real here. It's not gonna happen. So the next challenge is to read a book with a beautiful spine. I am going to read, I'm just gonna count Lies and Her Monsters for this. I like the spine. I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty, and I like the writing. I like the gray, and I like the green as well, and it's counting mostly because I don't want to add another book to my TBR. And the last challenge is to read 7 books. I have like 3 or 4 there, and I have a whole bunch of books here that I could add into it if I'm feeling any of them, but we'll see if I even end up reading those. So I doubt I will be reading 7 books. Okay, so let's have a little chat. Oh, so if you're done watching my TBR, I'm done. That's it. That's the TBR. Now we're just gonna bitch about booktubeathon. So here's the deal. I love booktubeathon, don't get me wrong. I love readathons. But since I started hosting my own readathon, that sounds super fucking condescending. It sounds really condescending. But, or is that the word I'm even looking for? It sounds really stupid. Whatever. Since I've started my own readathon, like, I've realized how stressful some readathons are. Like, Biannual Bibliothon stresses me out because you can't triple up on challenges. I don't like that. That's the only thing about Biannual Bibliothon that like annoys me, is the fact that I can't triple up. Like, that bothers me like a lot. Because in my readathon you can quadruple, you can read 1 book. I don't give a shit. As long as you're reading, that's cool. Even if you're not reading and you just hang out with me, that's cool too. And they also release their video challenges like super early, which is a really fucking amazing thing to do, because then you can prep and you can record all your stuff and actually have, you know, you can prepare way ahead of time, and it's great because then you can just like have an upload schedule, and that's awesome. It's a nice way to celebrate booktube. Booktubeathon, uploads their videos the day of each day. Like, each day you get your challenge that day. You have 24 hours to make that video, to come up with an idea, to make that video, to edit that video, to upload that video. Literally, if you work full-time and you want to do all of the challenges, you have to not sleep. You have to sleep deprive yourself and make your, which is really unhealthy, by the way. As the girl that has been up all night reading and looks a mess. So this year, I've participated in the past couple years, and every year it's so much stress, and I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? Why? There's Instagram challenges, there's video challenges. It's just exhausting, and they're all 24 hours. Like, you have to do it in 24 hours or not, and that's just, I get it. I get you want to celebrate BookTube, and I get it, but like, that's not celebrating BookTube to me. That's more like exhausting the fuck out of every BookTuber. Like, I feel like the only way it's possible is if you don't work, like you take off a week vacation, or you don't work, like you're like a high schooler or something like that because you're on vacation right now, and like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. It's so exhausting, and yeah. So I wasn't even going to participate in this round of BookTubeathon. I just wasn't going to. I was gonna just not. But I participated in every round since I've decided to start doing BookTube type videos. I've been on YouTube for over 10 years. No, 10 years. It'll be 10 years this year. And it's been a journey, let me tell you. But I've only been doing like BookTube related videos for a couple years now. And I've participated in BookTubeathon. It was my first readathon, so like it is near and dear to my heart. It introduced me to readathons. It also introduced me to the stress that is readathons, and it's a bit much for me. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit much. I don't know, I just think it's exhausting. It really is. So I'm very loosely going to participate. I might participate in a few video challenges if I have the time, if I have the energy, but I'm not gonna overdo it this readathon. And usually I do really well with my reading as well. I just said well like a billion times. The last couple readathons, I think I've read like 8 books. The first BookTubeathon, I think I read like 9 books, but I literally did nothing but read. Like, I didn't hang out with my boyfriend, which didn't matter. He barely acknowledges my existence, you know, anymore anyway. Who needs me when you got an Xbox? It's alright, I like it, because then I have more time to read, let's be real. But yeah, so I hope those of you that do participate have a good time. I hope those of you that aren't participating don't want to murder yourselves when you see your feeds every day, because it will be tons and tons of BookTubeathon videos, because it'll be everybody doing their challenges and trying to scramble to get their challenges up. But yeah, I just want to remind you not to stress yourself out. That's the thing, because it's not worth it. It really isn't. It's not worth it. It's not. So don't kill yourself over a readathon. It's dumb. And if you're looking for a super chillax readathon, shameless self-promotion, in September I'll be doing another round of Grinchathon. And I'm really excited. It's going to be a light round because I will be in school. And that, you'll see the details of that soon. Next month or the month after that, I will announce the details and everything so you can get prepared. Anyway, I'm gonna go. This video is probably like an hour long. I'm gonna go. I love you guys. I should probably go shower and do something productive with my life. I was gonna drive to New York today, but like I woke up too early and I'm really tired and I don't want to die in a car accident on the way to New York. I'm gonna go. Sorry for the shitty TBR. Sorry for this bitching about BookTubeathon. It will be really fun for some of you that are this is your first readathon you're participating in. I really enjoyed it the first time that I did it, but it was super stressful, and then the next time I did it, it was super stressful, and then especially now that I've experienced a readathon that isn't stressful, my own, that's just about relaxing and reading and having fun and enjoying people's company, I've realized that it's not worth it. But yeah, I'm still gonna participate. Sorry, I'm rambling. I need to just go and edit this ridiculously long video. I love you guys. Peace. I'm out. Goodbye. I'm so sorry this is a mess. I'm so sorry I'm a mess. Why am I apologizing? I don't give a fuck. I'm not actually sorry. I'm just apologizing for your own benefit. Oh my god. I love you guys. Peace. I'm out. Goodbye.